10 things you didn't know about the dark past of Lonzo Ball. Before we start, I'd like you to hit that red subscriber button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Slam Dunk Central. Everybody has talked about Lonzo Ball, read about him, watched ESPN segments debating his potential as a basketball player. Many of you would watched him in his reality TV show and heard him rap.
Good for my fitness, tracing my steps, being start with my pivot. Sky is the ceiling, I'm pushing the limits.
But nobody really knows who Lonzo Ball is because his dad always stole the spotlight. Initially, basketball fans developed strong feelings about Lonzo Ball solely because LeVar Ball draws so much extremely negative and positive attention with his love and hate bravado and comments. Here are 10 things you didn't know about Lonzo Ball. Number 1. Downfall of BBB. There are a couple of events and incidents to consider when looking at why the big baller brand seems to be destined for failure. The first is the bad blood between Alan Foster and the Ball family. BBB co-founder Alan Foster allegedly used a fraudulent scheme to steal over $1.5 million from BBB and the Ball family. Foster apparently threatened to spread false information about the family once he was confronted for stealing money. Foster, who owns 16.3% of the company, has previously been to prison for being involved in a Ponzi scheme. However, Lonzo and his family were completely unaware of this. Foster has now filed a counter lawsuit against LeVar for embezzling over $2.5 million from the family-owned companies, but it's unclear whether there is truth to these allegations or if this is merely a distraction. Secondly, the big baller brand shoes were garbage and they were physically hurting Lonzo in his game. Lonzo mentioned on the Lighthearted podcast that he would have to change into a new pair of ZO2 shoes every quarter because they would constantly rip apart. Zoe had no chance but to change sneaker brands.
BBB, that's on me.
Number 2. Wanted to go second in the draft. Lonzo Ball stated that if he was willing to drop the number 2 in the draft rather than being picked first overall if it meant he'd be drafted by the Lakers. It just made too much sense. Lonzo's love for the LA Lakers, his close relationship with his family based in LA, and his love for the number 2 all lined up to being drafted by the Lakers second overall. Number 3. They like to keep their relationship under the radar. It might seem surprising given his father's lavish brand nature, but Ball likes to keep things with his girlfriend Garcia relatively private. In general, his girlfriend Denise seems to be the one promoting their relationship more, as several videos posted of the couple are set to music. Thankfully for Ball's teammates, Lonzo doesn't seem to have the brash, outspoken nature of his father. Ball and Garcia occasionally post pictures together of themselves on Instagram. He also appears to have no issue of her posting pictures of the two, but for the most part, Ball likes to stay out of the social media spotlight. Number 4. Absurd high school defensive stats. Lonzo Ball's hype came from his scoring and prolific passing ability in high school, but few know Lonzo was regarded as one of the best defensive players in the nation as well. As a junior in high school, Lonzo averaged 5 steals and 5 blocks per game. This means he's caused 10 turnovers for the opposing team every game. Number 5. He had to hide his BBB tattoo. Lonzo Ball was told by the NBA during his rookie season that he must hide his big baller brand tattoo because the brand doesn't have a sponsorship with the league. J.R. Smith had to cover his Gucci tattoo for the same reason. Number 6. Historically bad free throw shooter. Lonzo has struggled terribly from the free throw line. Lonzo Ball shot 45% free throws in his rookie season and 41.7% last season. Even Shaq had better free throw percentages in his first 2 seasons in the NBA. Just awful. Number 7. His signature shoes are from his family's brand. For top NBA draft picks, national shoe deals are the rites of passage. At least they were before the Ball and his family's big baller brand came along. The Balls are looking to break the endorsement mold. When talks with the national shoe companies to partner on marketing and distribution didn't meet an agreement, the Balls were pressed forward on their own. The initial offering is almost unprecedented. Lonzo's signature kicks, the ZO2, sell for $495 and up. You heard that right, $495. That's a car payment and then some if you're pushing anything less than a luxurious whip. Number 8. Started young. You hear stories about some pros like Jimmy Butler not picking up a basketball until they're in middle school, but Zoe started playing basketball when he was only 2 years old. I'm not sure how you consider that an age to start playing ball if this child isn't even aware of what they're doing, but apparently that's what LeVar started prepping Lonzo for the big league. Number 9. His girlfriend appeared on Ball and the Family. Garcia has been featured on the Family Ball show. In one episode, she was interviewed about her relationship with Lonzo Ball and what that transition would be like for Ball going to the Lakers. She didn't seem to voice much of a concern, however, for they would still be relatively close to each other given the new locations and career opportunities. In another of the Family Ball episodes, Garcia was featured in a shooting contest contest with LiAngelo Ball's girlfriend Isabella Morris. In the video, both women were captured shooting very poorly, like awfully. When I say neither of them could hit the broadside of a barn, I meant it and more. Although they were both stars in their respective sport, Garcia should stick to soccer from now on. Number 10. TV experience. Not only has Lonzo Ball been on multiple seasons of his reality TV show with his family, Ball and the Family, but he has also made guest appearances on multiple shows. Lonzo has made his acting debut on Fuller House in 2017 and appeared on the multiple ESPN shows, including the popular debate show First Take. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are currently on your screen, because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.